Beloved one, have you ever paused, even for a moment, and wondered, is there a secret passage, a hidden doorway within yourself that leads to something far greater than this world? A place where no sorrow can enter, where no fear can touch you, and where the troubles of life melt away like morning mist before the rising sun? This is not a fantasy, nor is it a distant promise for some other lifetime. It is a sacred reality, waiting to be discovered within you, a hidden portal inside your own heart. For centuries, sages and saints have spoken in hushed reverence of this mystical passage. It is the gateway to the infinite, the meeting place between your soul and the eternal spirit. But in the ceaseless noise and hurry of modern life, many have forgotten to search for it. They look outside, chasing fleeting pleasures and temporary comforts, never realizing that the greatest treasure lies closer than their own breath. Today, I invite you, dear seeker, to turn your gaze inward and join me on a gentle, sacred journey to uncover this hidden doorway within your heart. Together, we will explore what this portal truly is, why it remains unseen by most, how you can awaken it within yourself, and what awaits you on the other side. This is not a path of belief, but of experience. A journey not of imagination, but of inner discovery. The heart holds secrets that even the mind cannot comprehend, and one who finds this portal enters a peace that the world can neither give nor take away. So, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and listen, for the doorway to eternity lies waiting, within you, this very moment. Dear one, let us begin by understanding what this hidden portal truly is. You see, when most people think of the heart, they imagine it as a physical organ, beating rhythmically within the chest, sustaining the body with life-giving blood. But to the sages and saints of every age, the heart is far more than this. It is a sacred chamber, a divine sanctuary where the soul whispers and where God, in His infinite compassion, patiently waits for you to turn inward. This hidden portal I speak of is not made of flesh and blood, it is a subtle, spiritual gateway that exists within the depths of your being, within the heart center of your astral body. In the ancient wisdom of India, it is known as the Anahata Chakra, a luminous energy center situated in the middle of the chest, which serves as a bridge between the lower nature of man and the higher realms of spirit. It is through this secret doorway that one can pass from the restless turbulence of worldly life into the serene, boundless presence of the divine. This portal is the sacred meeting point where your individual soul communes with the infinite. When this portal begins to open, even faintly, you start to feel a peace without reason, a sweetness without cause, and a deep sense of belonging, as though you have finally come home after countless lifetimes of wandering. It is a passage that leads to immortality, to bliss untarnished by sorrow, and to a wisdom beyond the reach of the intellect. It is not a mere idea, dear one, but a living, breathing reality that waits patiently for the sincere seeker to approach with humility, love, and a yearning heart. Now, dear one, you may wonder, if this sacred portal within the heart is so precious, so near, and so filled with divine joy, why has it remained hidden from most people? The truth is tender and simple. In the grand play of life, mankind has, for countless centuries, turned their gaze outward. Drawn by the glittering attractions of the senses, we have sought our happiness in possessions, in fleeting pleasures, in achievements, and in the opinions of others. In this endless chase for what lies outside, we have forgotten to look within. The ancient sages said that the divine is never far, it is man who, in his forgetfulness, has drifted away from his own eternal nature. The portal remains concealed not because it hides itself, but because man has chosen not to seek it. The sacred chamber of the heart, like a silent, undisturbed sanctuary, patiently waits behind the curtain of worldly distractions. Just as a priceless jewel can remain buried beneath layers of dust and soil until a sincere seeker begins to dig, so too does this inner gateway await the touch of awakened longing. The world, with its noise and endless activity, keeps the mind restless and outward bound, blinding it to the subtle radiance within. Only when one grows weary of temporary joys and fleeting pleasures, when the soul begins to yearn for something lasting, does the divine magnet within the heart begin to stir. Then, dear one, in still moments of reflection, in quiet moments before dawn, or in the sweetness of meditation, the presence within softly calls you home. And in those moments, the hidden portal begins to shimmer faintly, offering a glimpse of the eternal peace it holds beyond. Dear soul, now that you know of this sacred portal within your heart, you may ask, how can one access it? How can an ordinary person, living amidst the cares of daily life, open such a divine doorway? The answer, my beloved, is both simple and profound. To awaken this hidden passage, one must first quiet the restless waves of the heart and mind. The heart, when agitated by desires, worries, and constant outward attention, remains clouded. But when it is stilled, when it becomes calm like a placid lake reflecting the light of the moon, the inner portal begins to reveal itself. The most beautiful way to approach this doorway is through meditation. When you sit quietly, close your eyes, and turn your awareness inward, you begin to withdraw from the noisy world of the senses. As you breathe slowly and deeply, feel each breath as though it carries you closer to your innermost sanctuary. Focus gently at the center of your chest, not the physical heart, but the subtle spiritual heart in the middle of the chest. Visualize a soft, golden light there, a tiny sun radiating warmth and peace. In that silent space, call upon the divine in whatever form you love. Whisper within yourself, reveal thyself, O Lord, within my heart. Let me feel thy presence. As you do this daily, with sincerity and love, a sweetness will begin to grow within you. You will sense a warmth, a gentle peace, perhaps even a quiet joy with no cause. This is the first touch of that hidden portal. With patience, humility, and the pure desire to know God, you shall one day pass through this sacred doorway and drink deeply of the boundless bliss that lies beyond. Beloved one, you may now wonder, what lies beyond this sacred portal inside the heart? What awaits the seeker who, with love and devotion, steps through this invisible doorway? Let me tell you, dear soul, it is a realm more wondrous than words can convey. Beyond this portal lies a boundless presence, an ocean of peace, a light so gentle and yet so powerful, it dissolves every sorrow, every fear, every shadow that has ever touched your being. It is the sacred meeting place between your little self and the infinite spirit, where the soul remembers its eternal nature. When the heart's portal opens, even for a brief moment, you feel a bliss without reason, a joy that no worldly pleasure can equal. You realize you are not this body, not this name, nor these fleeting roles you play in the drama of life. You discover yourself as a radiant spark of the infinite, untouched by birth or death, forever safe in the embrace of the divine. It is a place where no words are spoken, yet profound truths are known in silence. In that sacred space, you perceive the interconnectedness of all life. The divisions between you and others melt away. You see each being as a wave upon the same endless ocean of spirit. It is there, dear one, that the soul communes directly with the Creator, feeling a love so vast, so tender, that the heart can scarcely contain it. In that state, one experiences what the scriptures call Satchitananda, ever-existing, ever-conscious, ever-new bliss. It is not a dream or imagination, but a living, breathing reality awaiting you. And once touched by that divine presence, the soul longs forever to remain in its embrace. Dear soul, as you walk this sacred path, you might quietly wonder, how will I know if the hidden portal within my heart is awakening? Are there signs, gentle whispers from the infinite, that reveal its presence? Yes, beloved, there are. The ancient sages spoke of these tender signs, not as grand visions or thunderous voices from the heavens, but as subtle, graceful touches upon the soul. The first of these is a sudden, unprovoked feeling of deep peace. Even amidst life's cares and struggles, a quiet calm descends, as though an unseen hand has rested upon your heart. At times during prayer or silent moments of reflection, you may feel a warmth in the chest, a gentle glow of comfort and presence. This is not of the body, dear one, it is the divine light beginning to stir behind the veil. You might also notice a shift within your heart, where love arises for all beings, even for those who have hurt you. The soul, once it glimpses the unity of all life, can no longer hold hatred. Compassion flows naturally, like a spring from within. Another beautiful sign is a longing for stillness, for moments of solitude, not out of loneliness, but from a growing desire to commune with that inner presence. You may find yourself drawn to the quiet dawn, the hush of evening, or the silent beauty of nature. And then, perhaps most wondrous of all, you will experience moments of joy without reason, a bliss arising from nowhere, gentle as a breeze, filling your entire being. These, dear seeker, are the fragrant breezes of heaven, signs that the hidden portal has begun to awaken within you. Receive them with gratitude, for they are blessings from the beloved, calling you home. Dear one, while sincere effort, meditation, and heartfelt longing are the keys to awakening this sacred portal within the heart, there is a grace, a gentle hand from above, that makes the journey swifter and sweeter. This is the blessing of the Guru, the true spiritual teacher. In the eternal tradition of the saints and sages, the Guru is not merely one who teaches by words, but one whose very presence radiates the light of God. The Guru is a divine locksmith, placing the key within your hand and lovingly guiding you to turn it within the heart's sanctuary. In the Guru's gaze, in his touch, in his words, there flows a silent, unbroken current of divine grace that gently dissolves the barriers around your soul. Yet, even with the Guru's presence, dear seeker, it is your own longing, your purity, and your steadfast devotion that prepare the heart to receive such grace. Like a flower opening its petals to the sun, the heart must turn willingly toward the divine. Practice humility, kindness, and unwavering faith. The infinite response to the simplest and most sincere prayer of the soul, whispered in stillness, reveal thyself, O beloved, within me. And above all, it is divine grace, that mysterious, compassionate force, which ultimately swings open the portal wide. No effort is ever wasted. Every tear, every prayer, every silent meditation weaves an invisible bridge between you and the eternal. When the time ripens, and the soul is ready, this grace floods in, and in a moment of timeless awakening, you behold the infinite within your own heart. Remember, dear one, the portal waits patiently, and with each step you take, the beloved draws ever nearer. Beloved soul, as we come to the gentle close of this sacred sharing, remember, this hidden portal within your heart is not some distant legend or poetic imagination. It is real. It is alive. And it lies within you, this very moment. No matter who you are, no matter where you have been, or what burdens you carry, this doorway to peace, love, and eternal joy patiently waits for your return. It does not judge, nor does it demand great deeds or flawless perfection. It asks only for your sincerity, your longing, and your willingness to turn within. This is not a treasure reserved for saints alone, dear one. It belongs to every soul who seeks the beloved with a pure heart. Every moment you spend in quiet reflection, every act of kindness, every prayer whispered from the depths of your being, they are precious offerings placed at the feet of the divine within you. The journey to this inner sanctuary is a tender one, filled with grace, and each step you take brings you closer to the embrace of the infinite. If these words have touched a chord within your heart, if you felt even a faint stirring of peace or a quiet longing for something greater, I humbly invite you to continue walking this path with us. Please, dear seeker, like this video if it has brought you comfort, share it with fellow souls who may be quietly yearning for such wisdom, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel so that together, we may create a sacred space of truth, love, and spiritual discovery. And before you leave, I would truly love to hear from you. In the comments below, share what part of this message resonated most deeply with your heart. Have you ever felt that sudden peace, that warmth in your chest, or that longing for something eternal? Your words might inspire another soul on their path. Until we meet again, dear one, may the light within your heart grow ever brighter, and may the hidden portal to the infinite swing wide to welcome you home. Stay blessed, stay in love with the divine, and as the saints of old would softly say, Jai Gurudev.